Hi, hello, and welcome to my channel. As you can see, we have our little TBR jar because today we are going to be doing our TBR picks for June, which I am so freaking excited for. If this is the first TBR jar video of mine that you've seen, here's my TBR jar, and as you can see, I do have several different colors of construction paper, mostly for aesthetics, but I do also have a little bit of a method to the madness. So these two colors, the olive and this lighter green, are the majority of the jar, and those just have like your average prompt. But then I have a very small select few of these like Kelly green little strips in there, and those are kind of what I call active prompts. Those ones are basically just more involved prompts, so I either need to go somewhere or I need to involve another person, that kind of a thing. I do pull a total of 5 prompts, 4 of which are going to be kind of like our regular little prompts, which I do have over 100 in this jar. It might not seem like it, but there's quite a few in here. And then at the end, we're gonna pull one of the active prompts. Okay, let's do this one. Oh, I just got like a jolt of like nervous energy. I got the same thing last time where like the first one is kind of scary. The most recent addition to your TBR. Oh, that's kind of interesting. I spent so much money on books in May, and my last video was literally a bookstore like vlog slash book haul. So we actually have quite a few new books. My Best Friend's Exorcism, but honestly I don't really want to read that one right now because I kind of want to save it for like October, the fall, Halloween time. Then we also have Big Swiss, which actually could be a fun summer read, I think. Then we also have The Collected Regrets of Clover, which I do feel like the overall theme of this book is going to be like a feel-good kind of story, but she's also a death doula, and I just feel like for June I'm looking for like happy summer reads, and I don't know that this is it. I got Addie LaRue as well, but we've already read that. I feel like I'm missing some books. Oh, actually, I know exactly what book I want to pick for this. We're gonna read Once More with Feeling. This one came out on May 30th, and I pre-ordered it, and it's actually being delivered today. So that one is 100% gonna be the most recent addition to our TBR, which actually will be literally the most recent addition. Let's go ahead and add these books back to our piles, and let's pick our next prompt. This is literally so fun. Let's do a lighter one. Last time I did I alternated between the colors, and that was fun, so we're gonna do it again. Okay, ooh, I'm excited about this prompt too. So this is A Book with Magic. I have been obsessed with reading fantasy right now. Like, that's literally, I'm so out of breath. Hold one moment, please. Fantasy is basically the only thing that I've been wanting to read recently, so I definitely have magic on the brain. Okay, I have a book in mind, but I still feel like I'm like missing some of the books from my video. I totally was missing a book from my pile, and I do think it's the one that I want to read for this prompt. This is Heartless by Marissa Meyer. Not only have I been on like the biggest fantasy kick, but I've also been reading a lot of retellings recently. I actually literally just started the 3rd book in a series this morning that's like a Beauty and the Beast retelling, and it's so good. And this is basically a retelling of The Queen of Hearts from Alice in Wonderland, which was one of my favorite movies as a kid, so I'm very, very excited to read this. And yeah, that's our book number 2. All right, so book number 3. Ooh, it's running away from me. We have a book with a plant on the cover. Ooh, I don't know if I have that. Actually, you know what? I have quite a few that have plants on them. Under the Whispering Door literally has a plant on the pages. The Collected Regrets of Clover also has some flowers on it. Another TJ Klune book we have In the Lives of Puppets, but honestly, this one sounds a little bit cuter. If I'm gonna read a TJ Klune, it's gonna be this one, so we'll put that one back. Ooh, you know what? I've mentioned this a couple of times, but me and my sister kind of like pick a book every month and buddy read it. And this was actually supposed to be our book for May, but we've both had just kind of like a lot going on, so I don't think either of us even started this book. So we're gonna do Belladonna for our 3rd pick. We have like a very interesting grouping of books, I feel like, so far. And only one of them really screams summer to me. Okay, so this one, read the next book in a series. I got really excited for a second there, but then I don't know if it's cheating. Like I literally just mentioned, I started the 3rd book in that Beauty and the Beast retelling series this morning, and I didn't get that far, but can I count that as the book, or is that cheating? I'm on page 54 out of 405. So I've still got like 350 pages left. So that counts, right? Or we can read The Beast by Katie Robert, which, funny enough, is also a Beauty and the Beast retelling. Honestly, I'm gonna end up reading both of these anyway, so we're just gonna clump them together. Now we just have one more prompt to pull, which is our active prompt. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab our prompt jar for this one because like I said, there are significantly less of the active prompts in here than there are the other ones. So I'm gonna give this a quick little shuffle and then we'll just kind of grab the first one I see. Something just fell in my lap. Oh, and it's a bright green one, so we'll go with this one. My sister picks. This would be the same sister that I have a book club with, our little 2-person book club. How should I do this? I think I'm just gonna take a picture of the couple of piles that I have and just have her pick from there. And then when I hear back from her, I'll let you know. I did text her and I told her like if you wanted to like be in the video, you could do a voice memo or she could just text me whatever she's like comfortable with. And she sent me a voice memo. She also just texted me, I have chosen, all in caps. It's actually more exciting that she sent the voice memo because like I have no idea what she picked and I'm so curious. So let me make sure that my volume is up.
Good choice of books here. I'm just gonna go with what kind of like caught my eye, and it's the V.E. Schwab series, Conjuring of Light. That's my final answer. I've seen those books before and it's actually on my TBR list, so you can be my guinea pig. Thanks.
Thanks. She has spoken. She has chosen. We are going to be reading V.E. Schwab's The Shade of Magic series. Maybe not the whole series, but at least the first book in the series, which is, if I can get it out of this freaking box, A Darker Shade of Magic. And this is actually also a good pick because this sounds like something that Kevin, my boyfriend, would also like to read, and he's almost done with the book that he's currently reading. So if I read this one really quick, he can jump into the series too. We both just finished the second and third book in the Scythe series, and we did read them kind of like back to back, and it was really fun to be able to like talk to each other about the books. So yeah, so those are all of our books for our TBR jar picks. I definitely feel like we have a cool little like mix of a bunch of random things. And just as a quick little refresher, we have Once More with Feeling, Heartless, Belladonna, A Vow So Bold and Deadly, The Beast, and then last but not least, we have A Darker Shade of Magic. That is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun, and it was really fun involving my sister too. I do have a lot of prompts in here, but I am always open to new ones. I've actually added a couple like handwritten ones that I've seen in other people's videos. So if you have any suggestions for any fun prompts, go ahead and leave them in the comments below. I'm also really curious to know what's on your guys' June TBR. So if you're reading anything fun this month, let me know. Anyway, I think that's everything that I have to say. I hope you have had the most amazing of days, and I will hopefully see you guys in the next one. Bye.